Hey everybody, welcome back. Another edition of the CoronaDiaries. I'm going to keep doing them. I took a minute break because I had vacation with the 4th of July and all that. I hope everybody is doing safe and well and trying to figure everything out. It's been a little nuts, let's be honest. Couple of things that I want to talk about. One, I've been getting literally tons and tons of outreach around job searching, things of that sort, which it makes sense. Couple of things going on. I hear from employers constantly that they can't find employees right now. Now, again, most of that's at that service level. When you're talking about $15 to $20 an hour, and with the amount of unemployment, people can stay unemployed and make that or more than going to work. So we'll see how Congress and the Senate, play this out going forward. But there's definitely jobs out there. It just depends if that's the job you want. So, but the people that are outreaching are saying, hey, look, what should I do? How should I, a lot of people haven't been in a job search for a long time because the economy was so good for so long. Some of my advice is literally you need to start tapping that network and understand that building and tapping the network takes time. And if all you're doing is saying, help me find a job, it just gets old and tired. So add to the network, try to give people some value, continue to outreach. If you went to university, connect with all those alums. Like, alums love to help other alums. Like, continue to do that. Know that you're going to feel like you're asking for help constantly, and you're going to feel like people are tired of you. The reality is when you're asking an individual for help, and then another, then another, then another, you get tired of it, but they're not. It's the first time you've asked them, so they don't get tired of it. So continue to ask for help and assistance. So many jobs that come on the market get filled because of referrals, because of internal mobility, and then someone backfills. Like, you have to get in that chain. So get out there and stay active, and don't stop asking for help. There's so many of us out there that are willing to help. The other thing I wanted to talk about was this craziness of TikTok. And obviously right now it's in the summer. If you have kids or teens or millennial, younger, TikTok has become a huge thing. My kids send me TikTok videos constantly. They're doing TikTok videos. I've done a TikTok video. But then so now we've seen employers come out and say, hey, you need to delete TikTok. Now, Amazon did it and then backtracked and said, oh, that was a mistake. We didn't really mean it. But then there's been others like Wells Fargo and stuff that said, hey, if you have an employee-owned phone, get rid of the TikTok. Because what's happening is we have data issues, right? It's a Chinese-owned company. Nothing wrong with that. What we have wrong with is when it's state-owned, partially state-owned Chinese media company. Now potentially we have individuals who are coming in, hacking into phones, getting data that they shouldn't get, but we've given them this access by giving them and downloading this app onto our phones. So I'm just wondering if this is even something that's on the radar for the vast majority of organizations out there. If you're talking to your employees about, hey, should you be using TikTok? I have a feeling, because TikTok has been so popular and people love it so much, I would not be shocked if you see a Facebook, Instagram, Snap kind of lookalike thing that pops up and comes out and actually ultimately becomes a little more popular because of the seriousness of the data breaches potential that's out there, with not being able to trust, a state-owned kind of, media app technology that's out there like we see with a TikTok. Interesting. I think it's something as an HR leader, as organizational leaders, we definitely have to determine, we don't have control over someone's personal phone, but if they're using their personal phone for corporate email communication, for different apps, whatever, that potentially could be at risk if somebody had control of their phone, then we have to. If you have a corporate-owned phone, you can just say, look, you have to take that app off. You have to delete it. You can't use it on there. Nothing they can do. It's you're paying for it. So and potentially, I guess, if you're paying for their plan, you probably have a little bit of flexibility to say, hey, if you want that, great, but we're going to stop paying for your plan. I don't know. It's something to consider. I think it's so popular out there, and I see my kids using it so much that I just thought it was interesting to discuss, because I think most organizations, it hasn't hit their radar unless they have really serious data breach issue potential, like a bank, like obviously in Amazon with all the customer data they have, stuff like that potentially could get there. So anyways, I'll be back again next week. I hope everybody is staying safe. And if you have any questions, anything you want me to talk about, hit me in the comments below or send me a message. You can get a hold of me. You know how to do it. Just Google Tim Sackett. It's me. It's also a truck driver chaplain. I'm not the truck driver chaplain. I'm just the dude sitting here in my office doing videos. Check you guys out later.